Hello friends, this sink is plugged, so I'm going to try to fix it. The sink's water will not drain even though the plug is open, and it's starting to leave a dirty film. First I'm going to move the clevis pulley up and down to make sure the drain stop is working correctly. The plug is working, so next I'll try using a drain snake. When I pushed it down the drain, I definitely could tell that something solid was stuck in there. I was able to pull out a knot of hair and the water actually drained. At this point I thought the problem was fixed, and so I cleaned off the drain snake, but the excess water didn't drain and now the sink's plugged again. So now I'm going to get under the sink and check if there's a problem with the drain pipe. The water should run down the pipe through the curved trap out to the main line. The block is probably somewhere in here, so I need to take it apart. The other pipes with the valves bring in hot and cold water, and I shouldn't have to mess with them. Before I take this apart, I'm going to grab a bowl, and if you're following along, take a picture of the pipes so you know how to put them back together. I loosened the coupling nut so I could dump out the waste in the trap, and found there was another clump of hair inside of there. While disinfecting the trap, I found some hair sticking out of the tailpipe, so I dumped out the dirty water so I don't spill it, and moved on to the next step, which is taking off the tailpipe. I'm unscrewing this ball pivot nut from the tailpipe, which disconnects it from the bottom of the pop-up plug, and that allows me to take off the tailpipe without breaking the plug. When I took that off, I found even more waste stuck inside the pipe, so I'm gonna clean it as best I can. Then I'll go back up and try to remove the plug. When I pulled this out, I found pieces of plastic and even more waste stuck inside the pipe. I cleaned off the stopper plug and pipe as best I could, but there was still waste inside the drain, so I used a picking tool to remove any waste that was stuck on the pipe. In this sink, there's an overfill pipe that runs down and connects to the main drain, so while I had all my tools out, I decided to clean that out. It was pretty plugged up, so I had to go in from the drain side to remove all the trash that was in there. All of this stuff smells pretty bad because it's full of bacteria, so I'm going to take a second to disinfect everything. I got the plug all clean, so when I put it back, I want to make sure that little stirrup faces the back of the pipe. If it's at the back, it makes putting on the pivot rod a lot easier. Before I tighten it, I'm going to test that the clevis seals the plug correctly, then I'll tighten it down. Once it's all put back together, I'm going to grab the bowl and test that there's no leaks. There's no leak, so I'm going to disinfect the area and all my tools, which you can purchase from clicking the link below. I like to use baking soda and vinegar to clean the drains, and it does a great job of getting rid of bad smells. So now we have a clean sink that perfectly drains. If this video helped you, please go out and help someone else. Thanks for watching.